gate's locked. Means I gotta walk. But this will probably be a really pleasant walk anyway. See the flood water. Last year the big flood got to about here, right? This year it got to there. Let's go for a walk. Oh, it's the Grose River, by the way. Oh, yeah, this wasn't a dead car. Ah. Oh, that sucks. Slippery as. Ooh. Quite a few paw tracks and dog tracks now, isn't he? See, all this was under. So we're completely underwater, like where that gate was, around there. And this creek's just been cut deeper and deeper and deeper. And you know what? Now it's a bass creek. I am going to throw a lure in there on the way back, and won't be shocked if a fish takes it. But that's a spot where I've never even thought of fishing before in my life. You know what? This creek is cut right through the back there. It's always been there, but it's cut into a creek now. It was always a dry creek. Oh no. My daughter's going to tear into me. There's mozzies all over me. Oh, see, that's bass water. Oh, I am covered in mozzies though. That's bass water. Beyond doubt. I'm going to get down there. I just got to put a little lure on to do it. I'll go down the river first. This mud is so slippery. I'm doing skids as I'm walking. Right, there's the Grose. They're like this toilet, these trees, all under. Look at that. I wouldn't recommend using that toilet right now. But before I go down there, I'm going to go and check this out. Oh, these mozzies are shocking. If they've got that disease in them, I'm in trouble. Look at this. We got a new creek. Oh, wow. That is a score. I'm taking that home with me. Yeah. Handy for walking up these things. That's a really quality garden fork. Wee. Almost big enough for a bit of black panther paws there. And these two, their paws. Huh. Maybe that is a black panther. What do you think, guys? Look at the size of them. Big paw marks. Yuck. I don't think a panther would be dumb enough to walk through this mud though. There's another set of paw marks there. Smaller. Going up through here, but there's no human feet. They're their animal. And now me, so interested to know what they are. Well, that's not good. Stuffed up here, didn't I? What I'm trying to imply is that it's very, very soft mud. Quick mud. Oh yeah, good through. What other tracks we got? Definitely roo. I don't know what that is. Oh, there's a panther again. God, they're big tracks. Look. Following a bird. There's no human tracks with it. Huh. Maybe I found the pink panther, or the black panther I should say. What am I saying? Look, here they are here. I wish there was one real clear one, because there's a distinct difference between dog prints and cat prints. And believe me, I've seen twice in my life, there's footprints, cat prints. And people have been down here. They're dog, see? See that? Definite dog print. Dog, dog, dog. That's quite interesting, that. Yeah, so you can see dog now. Dog and human. There's a human over there. Oh wow, look at this. I'm gonna be exhausted before I even put a line in. Whew. It's interesting with the tracks though. Even all jokes aside about, oh, am I going to be able to get across? I don't know. This might be where I'm fishing. Oh, see, that's the Grose River running that way now. Oh, this is a big deal for me. If I catch a fish here, this will be the... Oh, how do I explain it? When I was a kid, this Grose used to run right through the left-hand side of Clark Island, is it called? And then there was a big lake in the middle here, and the Nepean ran across and met it around the other side. Big floods went through earlier, 20 odd year ago, changed its course. The 89 floods, what am I saying? Changed all that and made it this. Then the last two floods have turned this into a wasteland, but a lot of runoff has been going around into this cut. Looks like this cut is becoming a brand new creek, and my goodness, if that's got fish in it. Look down there. Oh, I can't be this lucky. Can't be. This is unreal. I'm almost not tempted to throw a lure in because I don't want to spoil the moment. Look, sand too. So I'll be able to cross this. Okay. Cross. This is just too juicy not to explore. Trouble is with this Grose River sand, it can be as close as you can get to quicksand in Australia. Oh, cold, icy cold trout water, mate. Phew. Bass and trout today. Who knows? Who knows? Definitely got good water though. It's cold. Be the first ever lure thrown into this new river or creek, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure someone's beat me to it, but since I'm here on my own right now, not a soul, I'll take claim. No footprints yet. I'm so fixated on fishing these snags. For some reason I just turned that way. I never even looked at it. I was so fixated on this. Wow. I just gotta relax and enjoy what I'm looking at. Wow. I'm reading that water, but not the land. Human steps, but these little paws are around here. It could be fox. Don't know. Very small. It's because this ground's so soft, any animal that's walked on it, you can see it. So this one's got claws. There's little ones there too. And then look, see those tiny little scratch marks? Every one of these foot tracks has a name. And unfortunately they're not dead like that little wallaby. These are tiny, like There's the footprint there, but I was looking at these. Well, there's a footprint of a small cat or dog size animal. Look at these tiny little claws. And you got the dog again. You got a bird. There's a lot happening on this river. You got a little island. Oh, that's an island. That's so cool. So you got two sides and it goes back into a creek again. And this looks like the whole cut here is becoming the river. Haven't seen a sign of a fish yet, but that doesn't bother me at all. I mean, it's giving me time to look at all this. You know, I get one good bite and then I've got the fever. And then I'm not looking around. I mean, something pretty special. I'm the only footprints down here. Part of wildlife is something special. And that's just pure clean Grose water river going out of there, where over there you got the stinky old skanky nepean. All sorts of things coming out of it. So yeah, I could easily just lay in that water right now. This will be one of the most magic days of my life. It just makes me feel alive. I'd still have a creek cutting in there, so this has all got to walk up and join again. Oh. Yeah, this is just, wow. You know what, droughts and floods. Next year could be a drought and this may never see water again. Or another flood or two and it turns into the Grose. You know, it could be a night bite here, they could be tucked in the logs. I am going to target this creek until I get a fish, I hope. Oh, you gotta watch this, some soft mud though. I mean, you just sink. Look, that's our little friend of ours again. It's a bit smaller tracks, but there's either a lot of them or he gets around. And they're the fresh tracks, I can see a lot of washed away ones. We got a storm last night, so most of these tracks are pretty fresh. The other creek where I parked the car, where it comes into this creek, which is still miles away from where water used to be. It's a prime spot for bass there. I mean, that's just a no-brainer, so I might do a lure switch here because, yeah. I'd say, whoa, look at that mud. All this is going to dry out. I reckon the reason why I'm the only footprints down here is because the water's dropping that quick. But it's the first time anyone's had a chance to walk on it. Which I sort of feel privileged that I've got this opportunity actually. I mean, it's not about the fish. I haven't seen a single fish yet, but that doesn't, well, this is a highway. I'll bet you tonight or some stage through this autumn. Whoa, now I'm getting very close to showing you what the Grose River quicksand can really do. It's about the closest we have to quicksand in Australia. Oh, you just sink in it. Oh, the sand's there, but I'm put down and then you'll find a hard bit. More of this little guy. I'd say just, I think that is probably a possum. But I'm no expert on anything, so I'm just showing you what I've seen. Except for the black panther. Ah, I was watching trees smashing the North Richmond Bridge, and they eradicated willows years ago. And I was watching these willows smashing it, and I'm thinking, where are they coming from? I thought they were coming from, if you watch the video, you hear me say they're coming from the Grose. They come from here. That's why it looks like a bomb's hit it. Look at that, I wish, see? What would you give for bass to be rising in that right now? They could be there. But I just heard a bit of life around here. What was it? Something stirred in there. Big splash tree. Wow. I'll have to get over there, I think. There's all these little tracks. Again. Then look at these little round dots. Look at that. See? Like everything else, I don't have a clue. I'm just showing you guys. I'm thinking things are looking nasty for me though. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, so there could be one in there. I'll have to change the rig to spear into that, but look at this. It's cold water too, so what was that? So it's pure Grose River. Oh, that's a girly cast. Sorry, I didn't. Oh, that's a Roger cast. Let's sledge Rog. Get away with that one. Oh, try and get to the bank. It's changing, it's evolving as I'm walking through it. And the only thing that's stopping the fish from being in here, the native bass, is it's a lot colder than what's going to be at the mouth. Oh, now I'm in the mud. Oh, I got a saying today. Out of the pot and into the fire. How am I going to get through all this? It's gone from gator country to Vietnam. Come on, push. Make it worthwhile. Give me the adrenaline of a strike now, so I can run through this stuff. I hate quitting. I want to complete this journey, but it's got the deep water. I'm trying to get to the bank over there. I keep having to do half circles and then back in. I've got my car keys, I've got to keep my bag up high. I think I might make it this time. The fishermen watching this will be going, you reckon a good fishing hole? Yeah, I should cast the lure into that first. Oh, still a bit of highland. Oh no, still not over yet. Look. Could be 4 or 5 foot deep. Hopefully it's not. 3. Oh, you know what that means when you hear oh. It's like an obstacle course of pus. Oh, I'm going to go around it, I think. It goes forever that way. I'm going to go out, around, back onto the old Grose Nepean and back in. I was into over there. Grose Nepean's over there. There's like another bog cut here. Hoping I can walk around and around or through this. It's like I'm on an island right now, trapped. And every time you walk up to a big old sheehoe, you can just smell the possum piss. Must have been hundreds of them in the high trees. I can smell it now actually. When you walk this country, you don't walk in a straight line. You walk around in circles. Sometimes the circle will lead you into a nightmare. But, see, I was going to go that way. Should I go that way? But you never get lost because by going around in circles, you always end up back where you started at some stage. Oh, you see, this is the Hawkesbury now. Chocolate brown from the Nepean going into the Grose. Oh, there's an island there now. Good solid sand for a start. Hey, this might be a spot. Let's have a look. Ooh, it is not looking good. My quest to get to the mouth of this creek. We've just found another swamp back in Gator country. Let's see how we go. I hate to say it, but I have been defeated. There's the Hawkesbury over there, and that's the new river running off the Grose. Now if I was on that bank I'd be right. Ah, okay, I'm not going to get to it from here. Right, I hope you are enjoying these videos. I do them whether you watch them or not. But, oh, if you knew half of what I'm going through while I'm making them, well, I suppose once again you can see it. Red stuff. Everywhere I go, it's sort of leaching into where it looks where you catch your bass, and you can see the water's red, so it's natural or not. Don't have a clue. Just working out where I'm going. But there's a bit of an odour to it, and obviously the fish don't like it that much. So it looks like that red water you see in the saltwater lagoons. And here there's too much dirty water for the Nepean running down, but I'll work my way up and have a look. Still going to be good to look at. A fish would be a bonus today. This has been awesome. But now I'm in another country. There's heaps of dog tracks or whatever they are. You see you got all the river pebbles around here, and more quicksand. Spiritual country this has completely and utterly changed the way the Grose River was before the flood. The Yarramundi Bridge over there, that's the Grose there. There's the two colours mixed, and that's the red Nepean and the clear water of the Grose. Major contrast. I haven't had a single bite, but I don't care. Now last flood, it was spotless like this, there was no rubbish. I come back 6 months later and there was crap laying around everywhere. So this flood, to those party people that come down here, party, but just pick up your rubbish. Look, it's weird because that's the Grose River there. Right. It's completely stretched and opened the mouth up. Well, there could be a trout sitting around here. Doritos Mexican Cola. Cheers, guys. hear all that traffic up there, and then I'm walking through a place that hasn't got a footstep yet. And that is the juiciest look of water I've seen all day. Why didn't I have the camera on with that? Oh my goodness. That is just a chunk. An absolute chunk. A Grose River beast. He's not a monster. He's what we call a chunk. Oh man, it's the only time I didn't run the camera. Turn you on and off for a sec, I've got to get my pliers out. I take the rod with me as an excuse to go to these places. The fish is a bonus, and I walked all that country, and then that red water sort of turned me off it a little bit. I thought, you know what, it's just not quite right. There you go, he's out, beautiful. Anyway, there's some cold water coming out of there, and I just pulled up with the camera and said that and that are the best two looking spots I've seen all day. And then look at this magnificent fish. I mean, that's just a pure, I was going to say evil, but evil, beautiful, cunning, sophisticated predator of our river. My goodness, they're a beautiful fish. Let's open up there, so I'm going to just let him go here. Just say goodbye to him. Give me a little tickle, mate. He wants to go, he can't. As soon as I let go of that tail, he's gone. Sorry, mate, wrong way. I love that. I love that. That's it. I'm done. I have had one of the greatest days ever. That is just awesome. Getting better. Just over there, there's little herring jumping. It's just getting better and better and better. Still no footprints down here. So I feel like I'm like the first man to have ever fished that spot. And the new shape of the Grose. Oh, look at this. It's just, oh, that's a stump out there in the middle of all that. I'm in heaven. Spin an hour, see what happens. What is it? Oh, what have you done? Where is he? Oh yeah. Oh, I've belly hooked him. No, I haven't. I don't know, he's not a cracker, but I'm glad I switched lures. See, I switched across. Oh, look how gold that fish is. I switched across to a spinner just to check. Beautiful little gold bass. Now I got him. What I did, I'll cast a few this way again, see if we get another one. Cast it right across there. Look at those herring jumping. Burnt the spinner all the way back to the point of those logs, then dropped it and had a couple of cranks, and this little guy hit it. So, yeah. What a great day. See you, mate. I worked that diver that I caught the bigger bass. I worked it quite thoroughly, right through here and right around the bend. I've just worked this stretch here and then come across to that and got him. So I chucked quite a few hard bodies through that area. So what I did is I just humped the top of the water like that, burn him out to the current, and then just lowered him and then started the wind. And look at those herring. Oh, there could be some big bass in here. I didn't know it was a trout or a bass. He's hooked in the mouth and then spun the line around him and was acting quite weird. I got these little herring dancing at a piece of plastic prawn, but I cannot get them to hook. I'll get them up there. Look. See? Yep. Guys, I just had one of the most special, memorable afternoons I'll have of my lifetime. I'll tell stories of this day for years to come. And a bit of karma there at the end, catching those beautiful bass. I mean, this, and the herring are really going crazy now. They're feeding on tiny shrimp. Everything's just looking great. If I wasn't absolutely starving, I wouldn't be going anywhere. A single footprint except for the car park. It's like, oh, it's more dog prints. Oh, mozzie. It's like I am the first person to have fished or walked this land ever. When you consider there's a whole brand new river that never was there, I'm the first person to fish that river. Imagine this on dark surface lures. I'll have to come down here one night, full moon, I'm going to be down here. Yes. Flathead grippers, and they still work. They're the ones I like. They're not mine, but I normally have a pair. When I did my everyday carry, this was part of it. Actually had Roger's one, the Shayers, but that's because I lost mine, which isn't that one, but now I've found one identical, so that's mine. Little track there, see the claw sticking out? The black panther doesn't do that. Big, fat, round crimps. Bigger than my hand. Amazing how a locked gate, not a locked gate, but a shut gate, can keep people out. Oh, this went from sand to mud this year. For some reason my line just snapped a minute ago, so I'm not fishing anymore, but geez, that looks like I should. And look, as you can see, still nothing but animals and myself. And you'd tell if someone would walk through this, because remember last year they dumped sand. This was all sand. This year, all mud. Oh, I don't know what I like worse. They both suck. This Grose River changed here at the mouth 5 times in my life. Completely changed from last year. Look at this. I know it's going to drop, but this is the beginning. Every seasonal rain we have is going to cut this bigger and bigger. Oh, it's a fish, man. Deeper and deeper. Oh, it's cold mountain water. So basically, what you got there is a beautiful little trout stream in another couple of weeks. Right through winter, come down here and have a bit of fun. The black panther, I can see the claw marks. Maybe. Oh, macadamia nuts. It's got to be a tree. Yeah. I don't think they're ready though. They feel a bit soft. The flood might have. Yeah, look. There he is. He's alright. No, he's not. Oh, there's another shell in it. No, they're all got water damage. What a bummer, eh? So that's the macadamia nut, and that's the inside shell, and then the nut is inside of that. You come down here, smash that tree on a good day. Oh, they're everywhere. They're delicious. The whole Hawkesbury's covered in macadamia nut trees. 'Cause this time of year they all ripen up every March.